Hey guys, this is day 127 of startup. So if you have been following this journey, then you might know that I joined Antler residency program last week, and Antler is a day zero investor. It calls itself a day zero investor, where we can go without even an idea, and they have activities to find co-founder, and then you can together think of an idea, and then within 3 months, if you can show progress, then Antler funds your new startup. So I've been a week in the program, and today for the first time I had meeting with one of the partners, and I got pretty bad feedback. So first I told him about the idea. He had some questions about the progress. How do we know this idea is useful for the people who make cold calls, and how many people we took feedback. So I gave all that updates, and then I told him that I also got one co-founder in India, and he's also a technical person. So he asked me who will do the sales and fundraising, and I said it will be me because I'm here. And then he said that he doesn't think I am the right person to do that, and I should get a business co-founder from the cohort. And then towards that, and he actually said very clearly that he will not fund me if I'm the person who is the one who will do sales and fundraising. He thought that I should stick to technical. So he said that I'm bad at storytelling and I should really look at other people and how they present. And unless I get one of those, someone as a business co-founder, the third co-founder, he will not fund. And towards the end, I asked him what does he think of the idea, and he thought that idea is also not good. He did not like the idea. It's too simple, and he said that he doesn't feel like I've talked to enough people who do cold calling, and I really need to talk more people to find the real pain points that I can solve. On the positive side, he said that the space of cold calling is good. He will be interested if I can find a good problem to solve and a good solution. But so far, nothing good. So yeah, it's a little harsh feedback, but one thing can of course be I can take it and try to do as he says, like try to find a co-founder from the cohort for business, and also get also change my idea. But I don't think that's the right decision for me right now. And my reason for that is number one, if you come to whether I need a business co-founder, sure, I would have preferred to have a business co-founder, but in 2 weeks, s- get adding someone who I do not know the history, I do not know what and how long their commitment is too risky. Yes, single solo founder is too less, but beyond two, I also want to see if extra risk is worth the benefit. Now coming to, can I raise funds? Can I do storytelling to raise funds? I understand, I agree from where he's coming from, that yes, people here in North America are very extroverted, very loud, very outgoing, but I believe sales and fundraising is not about that. That's where I disagree with his thesis. It is really about understanding your target audience, and not about being generally charming, but really understanding very deeply what hits with that target audience. For example, there are certain things investors really like to listen, and that will be around how you are achieving product market fit, and these little signs that you have something that people like. And no matter how charming you are or not, unless they see that, they will not listen to you. Or for example, for customers who are, for example, my customer will be cold people who do cold calling or people who manage them. Unless I really hit a particular pain point that resonates with them, doesn't matter how good I look or how clearly I talk, they will not listen to me. And if I can make money for them, then regardless of how bad I look, they will listen to me. So that's why I'm disregarding that first feedback. And like I said, co-founder, sure, it will be fun to add and good to add, but I really need to trust. And it's definitely a little bit risky to add extra person, because what happens if he leaves in 1 year or 1.5 years while we want to stick to it, and what will happen to the equity that we give to him. So these are not easy decisions, and I cannot definitely make it just because one investor says so. And let me cover the other point, then I can give more conclusion also. So the other point about should I change my idea, again, if you had say if you had said that the space is bad, the space of cold calling, then I would have given some weight. If you had said that the investors in higher rounds will not want to invest because of certain xyz macroeconomic issues, then also I would have paid more attention. But his intuition or his hunch about whether customers will like it is not that important, because whether customers will like it or not, I will learn from customers, not from an investor who has not done cold calling or who has not run a team who does cold calling. So again, this feedback is also not so relevant for me. Now the question is, should I really, instead of just thinking thinking in details like how his feedback is relevant or not, should I just change it anyways according to his taste so that I can get investment from Antler? So yeah, that's an interesting question to ask myself. Answer to that question is that first investment is not all that you need to succeed in life. It is very small. $150,000, a very small investment. You will have to raise more funds. And so yeah, maybe if this first round you can just get by adapting to the taste of one investor. But first of all, there is no certainty that even if I do that, he will invest. Second is that if I just keep on changing my hypothesis based on these little opinions, then I will not be able to develop any depth to be able to solve big problems or to understand deeply any particular problem. Also, the issue is not that this one investor is not interested in the startup and I need to really do everything to please him. The issue is that I'm not really reaching out to so many investors who are out there. So this is where I need to put my energy in, because there will be always people with different opinions. This is my experience from like earlier in life, that some people like what you're doing, some people do not like. It's just a matter of taste. So you just need to go out and reach out to people who align with your taste instead of just changing your taste, because like I said, it's about building depth that comes with time. All right, so what's the conclusion here? I cannot change my idea, I cannot add a new co-founder. Should I just drop out of Antler and give up? Well, I think yeah, that's one way, or one of the ways to resolve this. Another is I'm thinking, what if in next 1 month, and this 1 month is the time that Antler takes to decide whether they want to continue or not. So if I'm not able to come up with the right idea with the right team, then they will not continue me beyond 1 month. So what if in this next 1 month I really bring a hard proof for my idea? That, and what will be a hard proof? That maybe there are 3 or 4 people who actually paid for it, people who do cold calling, who run the team of cold callers. Yeah, it's a huge goal, huge goal to just build and complete the product in 1 month and also sell it to strangers, because I do not really have a network here. So I will have to reach out to people I do not know and try to sell them in 1 month. So yeah, it's pretty much an unachievable goal as of now, but if you do not think you will not achieve, so at least I need to start imagining how to achieve that goal. And at the same time, I am not so worried about not being able to achieve it, because even if I do not achieve it, at least I'm moving in the direction that's right for me. And of course, goes without saying that paying customers is the biggest proof, and that is, if I can do that, then I think Antler will pay attention to this. So let's see.